Hi, I'm Erin, and this is Erin Go Read. Welcome to a weekend reading vlog. Sorry about the mess around here. My nephew spent the night last night. He's spending the night again tonight. This is his bed right now. He just went to take a shower. We're getting a very late start to the day. It is 1:19 in the afternoon, and got some sinus situation going on, but also a bit hungover. First hangover I've had in I could not tell you how many years. An amazing Christmas party last night with my co-working space. It was speakeasy themed. It was like they pulled out all the stops. It was really, really cool. We were actually basically in like an abandoned restaurant that's next door to one of our co-working spaces. And yeah, I had some drinks and I needed to call my mom to come pick me up. So I don't even have a car right now. At some point I might actually walk over. It's about a 3-mile walk. I might actually do that. But right now, Bub's getting the shower. I'm gonna start reading Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. And I started reading it the other night, but I'm literally on like page 4. So I think I was, falling asleep. So I'll probably just start back over completely. But Holly, our almost 12-year-old, is going to be joining us at some point today, and we're going to have a cozy reading night. So the kids, a la Lauren in the books, but the kids, we've been doing this for a couple years now, even before Sam could even read, and they just love it and they ask for it. So that's exciting. So I want to keep that up for as long as they want to do it with me. And Sam's reading, he is almost on chapter 5 in book 1 of Harry Potter. So he's very excited to be reading it on his own for the first time. And Holly is reading Ready Player 1 or Ready Player 2. She keeps rereading those 2 books, which is a step up, or a change at least, because she, for a while, for like a couple years, just was reading Harry Potter over and over and over again. So anyway, I'm going to get started on this. Hopefully my head is going to be okay with me reading, and that, in a little bit too, actually, we're going to decorate the Christmas tree. So we have lights are on the tree. There actually are, little Charlie, the 3-year-old, did a little bit of her own decorating. So there's like a patch of ornaments on the tree right now from her. Those probably won't be staying there. And so we are going to decorate the tree. So I'm just going to read until we're all ready to do that.
Christmas is coming, yeah. Start sending your letters off to Santa. Christmas is coming, yeah. Better be nice if you want your presents. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Christmas is coming, yeah. Staying up late looking out the window, yeah. Christmas is coming, yeah. Spotting some sleigh rides and some jingle bells. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too.
Usual spot parked in front of the gym. It should be like a drinking game when you watch my vlogs, is how many times, every time I mention the gym, take a shot or something, right? Speaking of taking shots, 38 is no 28. I can't remember the last time I did shots. I mean, no, actually, I've done like a shot here and there, like every now and then, like a shot of Fireball. A couple years ago when I ran the Marine Corps Marathon, I definitely did a shot of Fireball around like mile 22 or something like that. I was like in the middle of DC. but like doing shots during a night of drinking. Yeah, so I had a couple of shots of mezcal on Friday night, like a beer and a half, and then there were just like Cosmos out on the bar, like Christmas Cosmos with actual cranberries in them. They're delicious, but yesterday was kind of rough. I've also been having sinus issues, so not only did I wake up hungover, but I just had like crazy sinus congestion and pain on top of it, on top of the hangover. Do not recommend. So yesterday was mostly a recovery day. Sammy had spent the night on Friday night, and then Holly got dropped off around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So Sammy decorated the tree with my mom and I slept like much of the morning off and on while he was just watching his gamers on YouTube. And then after Holly got dropped off, I took the two of them over to historic Folsom. It's just like, this old historic mining town, and my co-working space is in historic Folsom, but it's so beautifully lit up, and I will have showed you footage there. It's just so beautiful, and like I don't often as an adult get that feeling of like the Christmas spirit, but historic Folsom gives me that. So that was lovely, and I took them into Ruby's Books, and as kind of a like pre-Christmas present, I bought them both a book that they got to choose, and then we read. The only problem was I was so tired. We are all settled down with our books, and we were just going to do like an hour. Sammy's kind of reading stamina is not very much. He actually ended up reading, he said the writing in his book was too small for how tired he was. So my brother-in-law accidentally bought the large print version of Ready Player 2, and Holly had that on her. So he's seen the movie, and so he started reading that, which was really cute actually, because there's a bunch of words that he didn't he didn't know what the word was, and some of it was because it was specific to like the story, like the context of Ready Player 1, and some of it was just because it was a word he didn't know, like equally, I think was one of the words. Anyway, it was really cute though, her patience with him, because she doesn't usually have much patience for him, but I think because it was around something that she was really into, she was very kind of generous with her time and in his interruptions, so that was really sweet. But I was so tired, and I'm sitting there trying to read Under the Whispering Door, and this is no comment on the book, just how wasted I was. I'm just trying to read and just kept nodding off, where I just kept reading like the same like half of a sentence over and over again, and then I would almost start like dreaming and like making up the story in my head. So that was kind of interesting. So I maybe made it through like 15 to 20 pages within the hour that we were reading, because I just kept falling asleep. So anyway, I got up and worked this morning for a couple hours, or like 3 hours at the coffee shop, and then just went back and hung out with the kids. So they just got picked up. They've got some Christmas family stuff that they're going to be doing today with their other grandma, and so I'm going to work out. That's what I'm going to do, and then probably clean up a bit, and I'm hoping to just have a much more productive, cozy reading night myself. Late afternoon to evening reading sesh for me. So I'm going to go kill my legs, and I'll catch up with you later. It's Sunday night now. Haven't done any reading yet. I attempted to go to Kohl's, which is a department store, to finish up some Christmas shopping, and the line was stupid long, and so I'm just gonna go at some point tomorrow, on not a Sunday afternoon, the Sunday afternoon before Christmas. So still have that to do, but I hadn't yet given my mom what she needed to do my Christmas shopping. So I know that I want a weighted blanket, and I knew there was at least a few new books that I would like to have, and so I just basically sent her some Google links. So since I'm not doing a lot of reading on this, I thought I would at least share with you what I asked for. So I asked for a weighted blanket, and I sent her a specific link, not because it's like the best one or anything like that, but I think it'll be good enough for the price. I feel like it's a good value starter weighted blanket by Yes Cool. And then I have 3 books that I put on there. So She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. the Dave Grohl documentary. Not documentary. Dave Grohl's autobiography, which is called The Storyteller, Tales of Life and Music. Really like Dave Grohl. If you are a music lover, if you're a music lover, whether you like Dave Grohl's music, he's the lead singer of Foo Fighters and he was the drummer for Nirvana. If you have access to HBO, watch, what's it called? Sonic Highways. It's like a docu-series that they made during the making of this album called Sonic Highways, and it's basically like a music appreciation class, American music appreciation class, where each track they record at a different studio in the United States. And you're seeing behind the scenes process of what it takes to record an album or record each song on the album, including Dave's writing the music. But he has these conversations with people who are like famous people from that city, people who have recorded in that recording studio. And it's all over the country. And so you get this really cool slice of history from all of these different places. And then based on the conversations that he has, he writes the lyrics to the song. And so at the very end of each episode, you'll see like almost like a music video, and it's like the handwriting of like Dave's writing the lyrics of this, and it's telling the story of the city and that particular studio and the history around it. It's so amazing. And then once you've seen that, every time you hear any of those songs, you have such a richer appreciation for what the song means and all the work behind it. So love Dave Grohl. And then what was the last one I put on there? I'm literally pulling it up from the, there we go. From the text I sent my mom. Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. So love The Martian. Didn't so much love, was it Andromeda? I think. I listened to that one. It's funny how, especially when I listen to audiobooks, I will really associate memories of like what I was doing, where I was to that. And I just kind of like, I'll just keep listening to Andromeda while I was doing a bunch of yard work. And it was shortly after my husband died. I just wanted to be outside for whatever reason, so I just kept finding reasons to be outside. So I couldn't even tell you what I was doing, just pulling weeds or something like that, but I was listening to Andromeda. So even though it wasn't a great book, it kind of just kind of fell flat. It wasn't very memorable. It was still kind of somewhat of the soundtrack of an important time of my life, but I've heard really great things about Project Hail Mary. So yeah, those are the 3 books that I would like for Christmas. So I was thinking about, actually, walk with me. I was thinking about, as Loris does these Fitlit videos, and I've yet to publish it on here. I did it on my other channel. I did kind of a, not review, but more like, I read Bridget Jones' diary, and if I was her nutrition and fitness coach, this is what I would tell her. This is why the way that she looks at her weight, food, exercise is terrible, and you should not follow her lead, although many people, what's so sad about it is because it's so relatable. But it makes it funny too, but which is why it's terrible. So on my other channel, I've already did it. I've already published that one. I would like to do a video on this channel though, but I just want to like have like an intro and an outro, and I honestly just haven't done it yet. But I was thinking about maybe I should do like a Fitlit series where like once a month or something like that, we read some sort of book, not necessarily fitness or weight loss related, but just fit as far as fit to be a human, right? So some sort of book that I would use like in my coaching, whether it is like nutrition or exercise related, or if it's more self-development type of book. And so the one that I was thinking about starting with, because I have it, is Strong Women by Molly Galbraith. And it's a book about women supporting each other. And basically she says, as women, many of us have false beliefs about who we are and what we must do to succeed. And these beliefs pit us against other women, holding us back from strength, success, empowerment, empowerment, connection, and making the kind of difference we're here to make. It's time for a change. Strong Women Lift Each Other Up is an evidence-based, actionable guide to creating a better life for yourself and a better world with more opportunity for women and girls. And so, yeah, I think there's like kind of workbook style type things where there are like pages for you to make like responses and engage with the book, that kind of thing. And I think it would be really cool to do with a group. So I actually thinking about, I don't know, maybe doing some sort of book club related to this where we actually like have conversations about these things. So I don't know if you're interested in anything like that, where we would like, it basically would be like a book club, but we would be reading some sort of book that has to do with bettering ourselves in whatever way that is. I don't know. It's thought of this on my way home and I haven't got very far with the idea, but I think I'm going to close out the vlog here, edit it real quick so I actually can do some reading and get back to Under the Whispering Door. Just initial thoughts on that. It is not capturing me as quickly as The House in the Cerulean Sea did. What I do really like about it is that our main character, it's no mystery. Like the premise of the book is that the main character is dead, and I'm not quite understanding like exactly what's happening. He's in some sort of afterlife scenario. But we know from the get-go, before he's died, that basically we see this scene of him very callously firing someone. He's a partner in a law firm, and so we know he's kind of like not a great guy. Kind of trope, I'm not sure if it's a trope or not, but I'm gonna go with it. Kind of trope that I really love is where we have a kind of a grumpy, unlikable, selfish, whatever character who then grows over the course of the book through their interactions and relationships with other people. I'm hoping that's where we're going with it. But I'm gonna get back to reading that as soon as I edit this vlog. So let me know if you like the book club idea, like any ideas about what that could be like. Do like a vlog thing once a month or once a quarter even. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you around the tubes.